Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Mr. Gaming Counselor. Better than ever, just like my English. We are back with a video just to kind of give an FYI. Most of you know, but just in case, I also wanted to do this video simply because I also put my own cheat sheet out there for a lot of you guys to use. So I just want to give you an update. Destiny team has come out and said in the final shape, we're introducing the Ritual Pathfinder, a new rewards path that will replace Vanguard, Crucible, and Gambit bounties and their weekly vendor challenge. While the Pathfinder will replace bounties at these vendors, they'll remain unchanged at other vendors. We'll have more info to share on the Pathfinder in the next couple weeks. We wanted to give a heads up so everyone preparing for the final shape can prioritize how they spend all their time. Any ritual bounties held when the final shape releases on June 4th will be abandoned. Do not do Crucible. Do not do Vanguard. Do not do Gambit. That's right. Now, I have updated my cheat sheet for your beautiful faces. I put planetary planets. You can still do all, that's what you want for XP. The main reason you want to do the bounties for the challenges is simply because you wanted to unlock the powered item to help you get your higher light. But you still want to get that XP. So you can definitely still use this spreadsheet. Now, Banshee still matters. Save your Banshees. Also, Nimbus for getting that level up reward also matters. So save your Nimbus bounties as well. Also, while we're on it, I've went ahead and on inventory prep, I put a nice, you'll see it now. I made sure to put a slot for exotics. That's right. If you want to keep track of how many engrams each of your character has, these will matter. Why does this matter? Because they came out in the TWAB. Raoul's going to have a new focusing tier that can only be unlocked after reaching max reputation with Raoul. And this is where you're going to use your ciphers to choose new exotics that you have not unlocked. So in order to give access to that, you need to level up. And one of the ways they showed or explained without actually telling us the percentage was that precision focusing exotics was going to give you the highest reputation gains possible. So with that, you're going to want a lot of exotics to wrap up and get that reputation boosted so you can get your hands on that new juicy exotic armor. So here you go for your beautiful faces. But after, it is not the end of the world. Life will go on. People are like, oh, people who are bounty hoarding are going to freak out. That's whatever. Actually, this makes it easier because planet bounties are so much easier and you could literally just fill up the slots and go, you can name it whatever you want, make a copy up here. And then you can name it whatever you want. You could call this EDZ. You could call it, not Mars, but not Neomuna, Europa. You know, whatever you want to call it, download it, and it's yours. Now, continuing on talking about that. A lot of people, that's not it. Here you go. This is something that has popped up that has some people interested. Don't let the bounty side of this distract you. Bungie could also be removing up to 1,080 bright dust gains per week, as with 120 per vendor bounty challenge per character. I really hope this Pathfinder ritual includes a health bright dust reward. I think they meant to sell healthy. So what's going on here? Well, if you do the bounties, you actually get bright dust. It used to be that you would get a chunk per bounties, but then they reduced that and put it into the actual challenge itself. Why does this matter? Because bright dust allows you to buy seasonal armor, like it's not seasonal, but like event armor. So like Guardian games, the Dawning, the Halloween set, you are able to use that to be able to buy the cool armor sets, the cosmetics, instead of having to use real cash. So if they remove some of these sources for the bright dust, guess what? You're going to have to start using cash. So it is kind of scummy if they don't replace it. And it's not really being advertised. It's not really being said. Now, does everyone take advantage of this? I personally don't. In fact, I forgot about it. But it's obvious that there's people who are focusing the bright dust who want it because maybe they don't play a lot and so they don't get enough from like engrams. I get a lot of bright engrams in general, so I usually get like a bunch of random small drops of bright dust. Also, I do the seasonal track to get all the seasonal bright dust, all that stuff. But for free, for anyone who's playing the game for free, this is just a free 1,000 a week if you do it. So that's the only way they can get it. So it is something to acknowledge and to point out. It is kind of scummy if Bungie doesn't replace it. So I personally more interested in this factor because who knows, maybe in the final shape, there's going to be more bright dust rewards or something that we really want. I know I'm starting to get a little low, so I might have to start doing this in the final shape if it's still there. If it's not, I'm going to probably be a little annoyed. Now, on extra news, while we have you here, Cosmo is leaving. You may have noticed that we had a position on our careers page recently for Marathon Principal Communications Manager. I'm excited to share that over the next few months, I'm going to be transitioning into that new role to help set up Marathon for success in the future. Since early in Marathon's development, I've been eager to have an opportunity to support that project and kept an eye out for a good fit. I finally landed this promotion, and the team has been happy to support this transition in a way that works best for both projects. That means we'll need to hire my replacement on Destiny 2, and we've opened up that role today. Rest assured, I'm not going anywhere, and I'm grateful to be part of the launching of what's going to be an all-time great Destiny 2 expansion in the final shape. We really hope. I will be standing here supporting the team that is making sure that both the final shape has an excellent launch and that we hire and ramp up our next principal communications manager on the Destiny team. A job posting will go out soon for my previous position as global community lead on Destiny 2. If you have experience leading teams who build and managing gaming communities, please apply. TDLR, I'm not going anywhere. And even when I shift my focus, I know our amazing team will continue to provide this community with great support and communication you all deserve. Let's be honest here. Deej, when DMG, or not Deej, but when DMG and Cosmo, even Deej, I mean, with all these people from Destiny 1, the people that we know, the people that were there from the beginning, they're all jumping ship. Now, am I saying because Destiny's that bad? No, I don't think so. I've said this in times past. I think this is the Halo effect. See, Bungie had done Halo for such a long time that they got bored of it. They wanted to move on. They wanted to do something new and fresh. And I think that's what's happening with Destiny. I think the old guard is wanting to move on away from Destiny. And I can see if they're going to do a Destiny 3, I really do believe they're going to do it with a team of people who are fresh, people with new visions, people who are going to want to pick up the mantle. But I don't see any of our old Vanguard really returning. Not like a lot. We already had Joe leaving. We had Cosmo is leaving. DMG left, but he also left because of other reasons, because people in this community are scumbags. And let's not act like it was because one person specifically did. It probably was the camel that broke the back. But there's a lot of toxic people in the Destiny 2 community. Let's be honest. Overall, though, it is kind of like, man, all these people that we know are leaving Destiny. It's a scary time. It is a scary time. I still 100% believe that the final shape will either make or break Destiny. I do believe that people could potentially lose jobs, whether it does good or not. I think that's still looming over people, but I definitely know it will happen if the final shape doesn't pop off. Overall, I'm still prepping for it. As you can tell, I am. This is my personal one. I've been prepping bounties left and right. I have been looking at my exotics. I have been playing. I am getting ready. I am hoping for the best. But this is like your FYI. Don't store your Crucible, Gambit, or Vanguard. Everything else is on the table. I will say, do not store seasonal bounties. Don't do season of the wish. Don't season of defiance. No season of the deep. No season of the witch. Don't save any of those. Those do not count at all. Don't keep anything. You can keep some trials. Those will work. Don't keep anything because those will dissipate when it comes to seasonal bounties. Don't keep any of the Into the Light bounties, the Brave bounties. Don't do any of those because those will disappear. Again, I'm doing this for people who may not know or are not used to bounty prepping. Don't do it. No. All right. If you found this useful or helpful at all, hit that like button, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. Like I said, link for the bounty prep guide, the updated one, comments down, or not in the comments, but in the summary description down below. Yeah. You'll find it. Just make a copy. You're groovy. You're good. You're beautiful. Have a good one and good luck. There's a lot of grinding going on, so have fun with that. Watch some Netflix. Take breaks. Breathe. Until next time, game out.